Don't worry, I'm not going to tell anybody about you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know exactly everything about you, Mr. Reese. I know about the work you used to do for the government. I know that the government, along with everybody else, thinks you're dead. So you see, knowledge is not my problem. Doing something with that knowledge, that's where you'd come in. And you can call me Mr. Finch.
Mr. Finch is a little bit of an enigma, I would say. His background is shadowy and a person who feels he has a mission.
I recognize, Mr. Reese, that there's a disparity between how much I know about you and how much you know about me. I know you'll be trying to close that gap as quickly as possible, but I should tell you, I'm a really private person.
They sort of have to forge this partnership, even though they're very different people. And Finch is a character who knows a lot about people's backstory because he's sort of an information guru.
After the attacks, the government gave itself the power to read every email, listen to every cell phone. But they needed something that could sort through it all. Something that could pick the terrorists out of the general population before they could act. So when they finally got a system that worked, they kept it secret.
So how do you know about it?
I built it.
I think what's great about Person of Interest is there are lots of shows on television about crime and crime solving and crime prevention. But I've never read a script where people came at it from exactly this angle. I think it's a really interesting meeting of a kind of science fiction that really isn't science fiction anymore. It's actually fact now. But I don't think people have thought about how certain technological advances could be applied to the prediction and prevention of bloody crimes.
I've got a list of people who are about to be involved in very bad situations. Murders, kidnappings.
Finch is one of the people who built the modern world. He had a hand in building the internet and the technologies that have sort of come to define our society. But he also figured out what a strange place the world would become given the impact of the technologies he put together.
The machine is everywhere, watching us with 10,000 eyes, listening with 1,000,000 ears.
So he built a little emergency exit for himself, and he, like Reese, kind of disappeared. He lives sort of, as we say, hiding in plain sight in New York City. No one really knows who he is.
Someone is murdered in New York City every 18 hours. At the end of the day, one of these people will be gone. Figure out what's going to happen and stop it from happening. I offered you a job, Mr. Reese. Never said it would be easy.
I have the satisfaction of knowing that Finch is altogether a heroic figure. He's a good guy.